Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica Steele, and Unity is the show, Crochet and Chef. And today, this is the material we are going to need to create this amazing flower. And this, I created just in 100% acrylic, and this is what we're going to use. We're going to use just only one, and this one is 60 grams, and it's 130 watt yarns. It is 100% acrylic, size number 4. Any yarn that you have, you can create this flower. Now, if you use a small size yarn, of course you have to do more chains. For what I want to show how many chains you're going to do with this one. You use the number 5. Well, your flower is gonna be completely big, more big than mine. So it's all depends. But for making this size, I recommend size number 4, okay? And that's the color I'm gonna use today, and that's the same yarn company. That's a Premier Use yarn. That's from Dollar Tree, but this one you can find in Premier in the website. Yes, and now you can just crochet and make the flower. You don't have to put this like I did in the flower. Put more around each, shells you can see. But if you decide to do the same thing like this, because in this video, there's going to be 2 videos, but in this video, I'm going to teaching you how you can create this flower, all this flower completely, including with this right here, okay? So you're going to need this yarn, and the options to put this part right here. I use this yarn. It is the artistic. It is, this one is 80% mercerizer, Egypt cotton, 20% metallic. Because they had the metallic, the little shiny part. This one you can find in Hobby Lobby, on any other you can find it in any store that you can buy your yarn. But this one I find in Hobby Lobby. And this one, the price, it was $6.99, but of course, Hobby Lobby always have the 30% off every 2 weeks. So if I decide to use this right here, I can use this one right here. And so, this is the one I use for this one. But you can see they have too many different colors, so I can use the gold one with this flower if I want to, but I have these 2 yarns. I have more different colors, but this yarn is from Mexico. It's kind of the same thing, but this one is acrylic, 100% acrylic and metallic. But if anyone is an option, what did you have, you can use, okay? Like this right here, I can use the blue with the cream. It will be really, really nice. But I'm going to see what color I'm going to use, what yarn I'm going to use. I just give it to you another option. The most they have the metallic or the shiny part. Any yarn you can use, but they have to be a small size. So you can see this is a small size. So this is what we need. See? And you don't want to use bigger size, the same size as this. They have metallic, because then I go be work. So that's what we're gonna need. I'll give it to you 2 options. Let me put this right here. You're going to need I'm gonna use in this project for doing this flower. It has to be I'm gonna use the Susan Bay 5.5 millimeters crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a needle. Okay, so if this is an option, if you like to use a measuring tape, I got my measuring tape, my favorite one, and let's get started. So we are going to start with 130 chains. Okay, these right here, they have to be multiple or 2. You can do more if you want your flower more bigger. There's an option, but for this size right here, just you only need 130. Okay, so making your 130 change, And when you finish your 130, I'll be back and I'm going to tell you what is the next step, okay? And I'll be back. Okay, so I did my 130 change. You can see it right here. That is my 130, okay? So like I say, you can do more if you want to, but the more that you do, your flower is going to be more bigger. And it's, but that's an option set to you, okay? So I got my 130. Now we are going to chain one more, and we are going to connect right here, or first, okay? And we are going to do all around right here in the top, okay, a single crochet, okay, or in the top. So we are going to work back to here and to the end, and when we work, we go at the again. So this is the first round, and when we come in right here, we're going to do one more time, okay? So so continue, and I'll meet you at the end when I finish. This is the first round right here, and we have to come in back again. The same thing we're working right now, doing a single crochet, or this in the top, the ease change that we did. So keep going, and I'll meet you at the end when we back again in this part right here, okay? Okay, so right here at the end, to do my a single crochet in the top, the other single crochet, because we did two rounds, okay? So this right here, it was the change, the one around the single crochet, and the top the single crochet, we're gonna do another single crochet, okay? We need this because when we are put it together, the flower, we can have some extra, and we are not going to sew in this part right here, just only in the single crochet that we did, okay? So now this is what we're going to do. We are going to do change 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Now we are going to do a half double in here and right here into the same, okay? A half double. Now we're going to chain 1, chain 1, and skip 1 and go to the next, and we are going to do a half double, and we're going to chain 1 and 2, okay? And the same, another half double, chain 1, and skip 1 and go to the next, and chain 1, 2, another half double, okay? And chain 1, skip 1 and go to the next, chain 2, chain 1, skip 1 and go to the next, 1, 2, another half double, okay? And this is what we want, and continue. This right here, they're gonna be turned like this, but that's okay because this is what we want. So that's what we are going to do with this all. You can see you have to skip 1 and do a half double, chain 2, and the same half double, and chain 1 and go to the next. And you have to always skip 1, okay? So continue and skip 1, go to the next, and chain 2, and I'll meet you at the end of this round, and I'm going to tell you what is the next step. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm here at the end of this row to doing the half double with chain two, skip chain one, skip one. So now I'm going to do my last, keep half double, chain two, and my other half double. Okay, now we are going to do 1, 2, 3. Turn your worker around. Okay, so turn your work around. I'm sorry, I had to do something else. Chain three, and while we work on the V stitch right here, okay, we are going to inside, and we are going to do a double crochet. You're going to count this one, the 3 chains that we did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we are going to do a double crochet in each V stitch that we did right here. Now we are in the chains that we did right here, we are going to do a slip stitch. Okay, wrap your yarn, and we are going to do another, okay, another 8 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we are going to close with the slip stitch like this. Wrap your yarn, okay, and go to the next, and you're going to do another 8 double crochet. Okay, so this is what we want. Let me put it right here so you can see it. There you go. And just keep going and working all around, you know, or in the top the V stitch right here. And you see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we are going to, oops, let me try it. Let me do this again. Okay, and 8. Now we're going to do a slip stitch like this, coming through this way, wrap your yarn, okay, and another a double crochet. Okay, we're going to do another 8 double crochet in the next V stitch right here in the top. Okay, and keep going. So now you can see this could be turned like this, right? And that is what we want, because when we are going to close, you can close this way, you see, or you can close this way. You know, you can see they're gonna be turned. When you're gonna put it together, this could be so easy to do it. Okay, so keep going. I have 3, 4, 5 in here. I have to do 3 more. Let me do 3 more and show you again. 2 and 3. Okay, and the chain right here that we did between this and this one, the V stitch, we are going to do a slip stitch like this. Put them through it right here. Wrap your yarn and go on to the next V stitch, and you are going to do another 8, a double crochet. Okay, and continue, and I'll meet you at the end right here and finish doing the other 8 half double right here, and I'll be back. Okay, so in here I'm at the end, the last. We're gonna do the 8 a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we are going to cut it. Well, we are not to cut it too much. You know, you can leave in some extra you need it where you can just add it. Okay, but I mean, if you need some more, but you need to leave it a little bit longer, so because when you sew it, you know, and let me finish right here with this last stitch and put all this yarn out through right here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you are going to work this part right here. So this is the front. You can see this is the front and this is the back. Okay, we are going to work and using this yarn. This is the yarn I'm going to use the color. You know, this is the artistic, the one that I just showed you at the start with this tutorial, and we are going to use Clover 2.5, 225, and they have to be a small hooks, not too extremely small, but something if you can work with this yarn. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Let me put this right here. Okay, and we are going to start in each, the half double. Okay, if we work this way, like in the front, not in the back, when we work in the front or shells, they're gonna be coming like this, and because we want to leave it open, so we work it this way, it will be close coming this way, and you're gonna see. Okay, so let's go put it in here. Let me make the let me tell you, it is, you never work with this small yarn, it's gonna be a little not hard, but I'm gonna say like a little challenge, and we're gonna chain one. Okay, you can leave it this one right here because we can hide it when we sew it the flower. Okay, so in each, okay, we are going to do a single crochet or a round, not too tight. Okay, this is the thing, you don't have to really tight. If you crochet so tight, try it, make sure don't do it, because if it's not, your each shell, they're gonna be kind of like this, so so close. So try it, don't tie your single crochet, okay, so just let a bit of loose a little bit. Okay, and right here we are going to do one more and going to the next. Right here, do a one and go to the next. You're going to do two, a single crochet. Okay, so you can see, let me see, you see that that's what we want in this flower. So you can turn in this way. If we working to this in the front, it will be turned that way. Okay, and that's not going to be good to work with for this flower when we're gonna sew it together. Okay, so oops, that's this way right here. So you're going to work all in each right here in the top, all right here in the top. You are going to do a single crochet, and the last right here, this one right here, let me put it open it. Right here, you are going to do two, okay, two a single, okay, and one single in here, one single crochet, and to the next you're going to do another two singles. Okay, so the same we did right here, two singles and one single crochet, and go two singles. Okay, let me do it again one more time. Okay, here's one single, like I said, don't tie your work when you crochet. Try to do a little more loose as you can. Okay, and keep going, and right here between right here, the last one, we are going to do two single crochet. Okay, and to the next you're going to do one single. Remember the slip stitch we did right here, you are going to do one single crochet. Okay, and going to the next you are going to do a two single, and to the next you're going to do one single. Okay, let me keep going, and keep going, and to the next right here you're going to do two single. Okay, one and two, and to right here you want to do one more single and two single. Okay, and you can see the result about the flower, right? So this is what we want, because when we are going to put this like this together, you're going to see, you know, the flower. Sorry, it's gonna be the other way. You know, you can work and put it like this way, you know, back, and there's gonna be a start really open. But you can see, just keep going. You know, that's the result. This is what we want. So let me continue. And one single, another single, one more single, and one more single. Now right here I'm going to do two single, okay, and to the slip stitch we did right here, you can see this one right here, you are going to do one single, go to the next, you're going to do two singles. Okay, and keep going, everyone, keep going, and I'll meet you at the end when we finish all the singles and the top, the each shells or each have doubles. Right here I'm going to do my two singles, okay, one single in the middle and two singles. Okay, so you can see I'm not trying to tie my work so much, but it is okay coming like this, curl like this. You can see it, so that's totally fine. Keep going. Now you don't have to put it this if you don't want to. Okay, you don't have to have the shiny part. You can have the same size the yarn, but maybe just plain one color. That's totally fine. You can use it, but I think they're gonna be so really nice to look like a shiny flower, right? Okay, so keep going, and I'll be back, and I'll meet you at the end that this finish the singles. Okay. Okay, so this is the last a single crochet that I'm going to do in here. I'm at the end, and right here I'm going to do two. Okay, and we are going to cut it This one you don't have to leave too much, just enough to finish. There you go. And now here, that's what we are going to do. So you can see, you know, the all the coming this way, right? So this is what we want, coming this way. So try and make sure your all your shells for the flower is this way, okay? So see, if you not tie too much your tension your when you're working or in the top the each shell, you know, that's so really easy. Some they coming that way, right? But that's okay, just put it back, you know. But that's totally fine, you can fix it. And let me put this one right here, put it back in here, so you can see. There you go, right? Okay, so now here is the fun part. That's what I'm saying. Here's the fun part, okay? You can start when you putting together your flower, okay? You are going to close this one. Try to make sure leaving in this part right here, okay? This one, that's what you're gonna do, okay? You're going to start roller and roller, okay? But try to make sure this one is stay right here in the middle, because when you finish, you're gonna use this to sew your flower, okay? So now here's really, really, really important, because if you roll it all this like that, just like that, you know, your flower is not gonna become extended, like, you know, open. You know, when you decide, okay, this is gonna be kind of the what that I want, the middle or the center of the flower. Now what are you gonna do is always try to make sure this is in the middle right here, okay? So turn your work really carefully, and you are going to start put this right here, coming this in the top, this part right here, okay? Just like that, okay? So that way this could be start open your flower, okay? And coming this way and keep going, some like this, okay? Not put it too close like that, just try to leave it open so you can see between, and something like this, okay? And again this way, and coming this, you see that way, you see this, it was right here, the side just put it together. So now I'm start put this kind of in the top right here, okay? And you know, so something like that. Now you can put it right here on your table. You can put this right here in the middle and start on, okay? And more open. You can more start open, coming more. Let's see, so you can see it. Okay. There we go. And now you can use something so they can hold your flower if you want to. For me, that's the way I do, and I don't need it, you know. But it's more easy for you, you know. You can use some kind of this, you know, needles right here and hold it when you want to sew it, you know. So there we go. now let me push a little bit, and this is what we want. Okay, this is we want the part. So now you are going to start. So just let me turn around so you can see it, how this will be look when you start sew it. This is going to be look your flower. Okay, and look at this beautiful and bigger and amazing flower. You see that? The more change, the more long you do, because in this one we did 130 change. And when you sew it, it's going to be more easy to, some part is turning, just put it back like this, So that's the way we want all the color, the shells coming this way, So now let me turn them back. And there we go. And this is what we are going to do. And so don't worry about this part because we are going to put it together when we sew in this part. Okay, right here, let me get my needle. And this is what we're going to do first. This is the really more important part too when you start sewing your flower. Okay, you are going to go back right here, try to get these two right here, okay, and put it inside. And this is what I'm saying, if you like to just put it like this, kind of needles right here, there's an options. I'm just going to show you just one, and they're going to be hold your work when you turn, and that's going to be more easy. You part this right here, just put it in there, and that's going to be secure and stay in one place. But I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to show you how you can do it. And because it's more easy in case is this too close, there's more easy you can open your flower. So now I put this right here, my needle in the middle. So I'm going to put my hand and turn it, okay, and my needle coming right here. Okay, make sure when you sew this right here, don't get the shell completely the shell. I want to put it up. There we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're not going nowhere. Okay, so go back right here. Okay, right here. When you go back again, try to get the last. Let me see if I can put it closer to you. That's okay. So this part right here, you're going to put it back again. Okay, and let me try to put my work back again. Okay, I'll turn around. Okay, there we go. And for the truth right here, come in right here. Make sure that you got the shells like together, like the part right here. We want to work all around this right here. This is what we put that base right there. That when we are going to sew our flower. Every time you do, make sure you're not got nothing, in the front, and they're gonna be like, oh no. Okay, so we're going to do one more time. Now we are going to work right here, put it through like this, okay, just like that, and bring it this way. Okay, now we go back again in the middle. Okay, we go back again in the middle. Let me see. Let me put it back. There we go. Okay, try and make sure your flower is really in the position that you want it. Okay, put this, bringing this back in here. For me, I put this one first, so this part right here first, because this is the center of the flower, and I want this one make sure is first secure, you know, so first. And we go back again, back, and turn your work. Okay, this is not the easy, this is a little bit the hard part, but after this, you know, you can do many times that you want, but that's enough, because this is the next step we are going to do. Okay, so I secure the center of the flower first. Okay, now let me put this right here. There you go. Try to open it. Okay, now right here, this is what you're going to do. You're going to come. We are going to start working this way. Okay, so get your needle. We're going to get your needle. Start right here, coming down here, you see, and going to the next, and going to the middle. You see it right there? So, not to tie, okay? Don't put a tie, just gently, okay? There you go. That's what we want, okay? We are going to do the same way again. Get 3 and go back in here and doing the same way, okay? So like I said, don't tie too much, just something like that, okay? And so you're going to be like this, you're going to be like that. That's what you're going to work, working all around. And let me just continue. You can do many rounds that you want. Now try to get the middle, because that's really important. The center, the flower, get really soil in the part, you know, they're not coming fall apart, you know, not fall apart, but you know. There we go. There we go. You don't have to go really close, or, you know, and there you go. Put it back again, just like that, and coming this way. So that's what we did, this chain right here. You know, the chain, you're going to get the change, and the next one, and the next, and put it right there in the middle. So you're still going to secure your middle, the middle of the flower. Okay. Okay, what is this one? There you go. And put it back again. Okay. So continue, and remember this part right here. Remember, this will be the same way. Okay. The same you've been working in this, you're going to work the same way. Don't try it, take it, you know, this is the way you can do. And let me turn it around, and you know, so continue sew your flower, and I'll meet you at the end. So this way, you know, see, this the part we really love it, and this is what we want. So continue sew it, and you can see the middle is already secure. There's already, they're not going nowhere. They're going to be stay right here. So now when you finish, you can start, you know, play with your flower the way you want to look like, and continue, and I'll meet you at the end. Finish the sew the flower. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, So I finished the what we say around, you know, the what we working before. So now we don't want the flower look like this or so shaken so much, because for the projects that you can use, they have to be really nice, you know, nice flower. So what you're gonna do, this part right here, okay, the last, okay, you are going to sew. Make sure when you sew it, get this part right here, not here, not the shells, this part right here, the singles that we did, just like this, okay, and bring them all around, okay, and keep working. That's what I put my hands like this. You can put in this too, and the last, you know, and the what you're working, you sew your flower. And now in here I'm going to sew this together, but I am not going to go to this is what I'm going to do right here. And the singles, the slip stitch, I'm going to put my needle there, and let me do one more time. Okay, so that way the flower, the part of this is stay out, you know, not coming in. I mean, not get in right here inside the in the back. So continue. You know, almost at the end of this row right here. I just want to show, you know, show this part. This really, really, really important. And we're done with this. You can see, you know, the you saw the part of the flower, you know, so you can see all this part. They sew it. Nothing is loose. You can see that, right? So the flower is going to be stand in one place. So now you can start playing with your flower. Look more nicely and pretty. Okay, you see that? So all the shells for the part of the flower, they're gonna be coming out so really nicely. And this one you can play like that. So, and if you're done, that's just what I'm gonna do. Okay, you can hide your yarn. You know, you can do what you like to do. This is what I do in mine. When I finish my project, I put my needle right here, my needle, and try this yarn right here on the top one more time, and one more time like this, and put it up. Okay, and done. So I leave it just like that, because what we're gonna do in here, this one I have to cut it and sew it with. I can leave it like that. The next video I'm gonna show you what you can do, what projects you can do with this flower. But this is tutorial for just the flower. So tell me what you think. You can make it in mini colors, more bigger that you want, and just, you know, just follow the instructions. There's, you know, about the way you can make in this flower. You can see you can start playing with the flower. Some you have to put it back, put it up, you know. But that's what the flower looks like, everyone. So thank you for watching this tutorial. Hopefully you like it and you created these amazing flowers, because like I said, you can create it in many colors that you want. And yes, so mini size that you want. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful jam day, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave in your comments what you think about this project. But wait for the video number 2. I'm going to show you at least one project you can finish and create it with these flowers. Okay, but it will be maybe video number 3. Another project you can put it this flower. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, and see you in the next video. Bye.